Hi, welcome to this week's video. My name's Paul. So this week was reasonably productive in terms of doing some painting. I think I completed about 4 or 5 paintings this week. This is one of them. And I was reasonably happy with the results of most of those paintings. Spring is finally here, which is good, and it's brighter. The clocks changed last weekend, at least on my side of the Atlantic. So that means the evenings are a bit brighter as well. It's still quite cold outside, although the last few days has looked really nice. It's been blue sky and sunny. And the leaves are starting to open on the trees. So all in all, it's my favorite time of the year. I love springtime and summertime more than winter. In terms of this week, the painting, there was something I sort of wanted to mention. And I remember back to when I was in school, and one of the teachers, she sometimes taught art classes. I don't think it was her main topic. I forget, I think it was history or geography or something. But anyway, I remember in one of her classes she said that when you're painting you should cover the whole paper with paint, not leave any white spaces. Which to me seemed a bit strange at the time. Why not leave white spaces? I was the kind of kid that didn't like people telling me what to do or how to think or things like that. So I always questioned this idea of not leaving white spaces on the paper. And when you think about it, well, why shouldn't you? Or why should you? It's up to you really. Art is not about set rules and things. And I hope that when people watch these videos I make, they don't think I'm telling you this is how to do watercolors. All I'm trying to do is to show you how I do the watercolors, which may or may not be of interest to some people. But in terms of white space and watercolor, I think it really works. They go well together, I think. And especially with skies. I think if you leave some white space in the sky, it can really make the sky shine. It can make it brighter. It seems a bit lighter, and in terms of trying to paint summer or springtime, I think it works better. You can, of course, do a heavy overcast sky and it can look very dramatic, in which case you probably don't leave much white on the paper. In terms of other things, well, it's pretty much the same as you've seen in other videos that I've made. I do lots of scratching and dabbing of paint in the foreground to try and create this feeling of some detail, sort of implied detail. And then the sort of middle ground and background is mainly just a horizontal stroke of yellow cadmium paint. I do leave some gaps in the foreground as well. It helps to create this feeling of implied detail, I think. So this is a scan of the final painting, and you can see in the sky where I've left those sort of white spaces showing through. So like I say, it's not something that you have to do, but if you want to experiment with it, it's certainly there as an option. And I do think it creates a lighter sky and a bit more light in the painting maybe. Okay, so a very short video this week. If you'd like to subscribe, just click on the big red subscribe button below, and hopefully see you in the next video.